I'm Ed Guy, licensed battlefield guide. We're here in the unknown section of the National Cemetery. You know, they had to bury the dead right where they fell after the battle. And later they dug up the northern dead and reburied them here. And this man named Weaver went through the pockets of every man buried here, trying to find their identity. He's only successful about half the time. But these men here just have numbers on their graves. These are the men they could not identify at all. They're complete unknowns. They knew their Union dead, but that's all they knew. Any kind of special buttons from their state or belt buckle or any kind of insignia is gone. So most of these men are just complete unknowns. But this one right here in front of me is grave number 255. And one of our guides, I think it was Roy Frampton, found a good story about him. That this man was John Morrison. Roy had gotten a book that had what all these men had in their pockets when they died, and had John Morrison by the name. And so they didn't know which John Morrison was, so he's buried here with the unknowns, complete unknowns. But they figured out who he was. It turned out that John Morrison was from Massachusetts, and he was a farmer. He was out cutting wheat with a scythe when he decided to join the U.S. Army. So he just took this scythe and stuck it at a notch in a tree and went off to join. And his buddies had heard about that, and they used to tease him. So in the middle of a long, hot march somewhere, they'd be saying, "Hey, Morrison, wouldn't you like to go home slinging that scythe today?" And I always say, "No, it's important for me to be here. I want to be here." And on a terrible battle somewhere, they say, "Hey, Morrison, wouldn't you like to go home slinging that scythe?" It was always, "No, I wanted to be here. It's important for me to be here." So on the way to Gettysburg, they asked him that again. This time he said, "Yeah, I'd love to be home slinging that scythe." And he was killed, ironically, in the famous wheat field. So just everywhere you look, there are little stories like that that make this place come to life. And 170,000 people in this battle, 170,000 stories. And there's another one right there. See, so yeah, I'm Ed Guy, battlefield guy.